What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade breakdown on the channel. If you watched last Wednesday's video, you would have seen the breakdown of the position I took here, where we actually ended up making another $2,500 on my FTMO and 2% on my live. This is exactly the same outcome. So I took a position here on the US dollar index, expecting some dollar strength, and I partnered that with some Australian dollar weakness to short Australian dollar, US dollar, and get the win. So pretty simple reason why I entered this position here. If we look in terms of a key level, we had a resistance zone over here to the left, and then once again a resistance zone here. We also had the confluences that me and the members use to find these areas. You can see these are areas for the week ahead. But yeah, overall, this was the reason for the strength zone. So I don't want to break too much down the reason for dollar strength, but I do want to go over the reason for the Australian dollar weakness. So first things first, has the dollar reached a strength or a weakness zone? In this scenario, tick, yes, it has. Easy as that. No need to question anything. So if my dollar zone hits here, so if we just do the rewind tool like so, if my dollar zone hits here, I am looking for strength within the dollar. So weak, now hit strength. If the dollar is going to get strong, then I would imagine Australian dollar, US dollar, euro, US dollar, pound, US dollar to get weak. So all I need to do is find a good position or a good area within the market on one of the correlating pairs and then manage to short that to get into a good position. And that's exactly what I did here. So as the US dollar index or the DXY hit my area of strength, Australian dollar, US dollar hit this area here. Now, super simple trade using market structure. If I just get rid of these, this is basically what I was looking at. Almost like, well, it's a head and shoulders, although it's quite a delayed one. It's almost like a head and shoulders pattern. So I was looking at the structure of here. If we go a little bit further up, you'll have seen previous videos, we had the 0.65 round number, and that was my reason to short from this level. If I just go quickly back onto the DXY, what did I use for a stop loss? Well, the zone itself here was from 100.38, and I would have taken that up to 100.55, which means it was about an 18 pip zone. Therefore, I can get away with a 30 to 35 pip stop loss. So literally, all I did, I entered live from this high, 30 pip stop loss, and I'll put it on the screen obviously to show I took it, and then the 30 pip TP, and you can see within the next candle, price triggered and actually hit my take profit, and I'll put it all on the screen now for you to see. Off the back end of that, price did actually continue to push down, and it would obviously still be open. However, due to the fact I have such a high win rate, yes, certain trades are going to do 3, 4, 5, even more risk to reward. Usually on my funded accounts, I will close full TP, and on my live account, I will usually leave a little bit of a runner. But I just wanted to close this trade in full because I was already in the New Zealand dollar position that you saw on the previous video. So I managed to take a nice one-to-one from this. If we look at the 15-minute, you can see nice bit of volume. Didn't take long for price to melt. It literally comes straight up, and then in at around 9, and then by about 2 o'clock, I'd hit TP. So, 3, 4, 5 hours for me to get the move on it. But like I've said in previous videos, the 4 hour, the daily, my favorite time frames to trade. Everything's just stronger. You're not wasting your time taking trades that don't fit your rules and that, can stop you out within a minute. You're being patient, you're waiting for the best trades, and off the back end of that, you're able to take a little bit of profit. So as always, all trades are called out before I take them in the group. All the FTMO challenges I do are documented and people follow along, so members pass if I pass, and it's as easy as that. So the links to everything will be below in the description. Any questions, please just put them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.